yeah, it's a good call. It's a good call. I mean, I'm hoping that we don't go for 8 hours this time. But shout out to everybody that was here last week and saw that go down. That was a fun time. But yeah, I'm ready to just rip it. I'm ready to just get into it, get something going already. Just chef up, just see what we can create today.
Okay.
If someone were to judge me or judge us off of this show's music, I'd be, I wouldn't say don't, because that'd be completely ingenuine. Of course we're making this music live and you're watching it happen, but in a lot of ways, we're not forcing, I don't know if that's the word, because we're choosing to do this. I want to do this. It's something about the process that's fun, but this is a performance element to the production. You know what I mean? We're kind of performing. We're not 100% like in the studio. Because if I was in the studio, bro, I'd sit there for an hour and work on one little section, and I'd be real particular. And you know that. And sometimes things go really quickly. Don't get me wrong. There are absolutely times where you make a slapper quickly, but not all the time does that happen.
Can be in the morning, can be at night, can be whenever. You doesn't choose this neither, but you can still say with a friend like, hey, let's meet up at 5 and let's do music together today and let's try. But you never know, if that particular moment will be like a hit or not. Like, it's just this idea of gathering and having a good moment, and then out of 100 times you might end up with something really like incredible out of this kind of moments. But there's nothing wrong to gather at a particular time to make music, and then it comes as it is.
So that's like, so that's the fun of it, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm excited today, because I feel like this will be a very dope project when it's done, just season 1 alone. Episode 6. I'm feeling something meaty today. I'm feeling something really interesting. Like, I want to go from something super hard. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, I kind of already like been building up an idea in my head. And I might just start ripping it. But like, I'm thinking to go really off of that last track. So, like the ending of, maybe we can play Side Salad as like a little opener. I mean, it's not, I know it's just us in here. And then we got Dragonade and Hexadized. Shout out to you guys. So that was last week. And I right at the end of that, how like it does the clip thing where it's like that, to me, like, I even think last week when I put that in like last second, I was thinking to myself, this is gonna take us completely out of here. And that's kind of what I wanted, and that's kind of what I'm thinking even today. So I don't know, I'm just thinking like go into something crazy off the start, and then I'd like to make this one beefy. I don't know. I'm coming into the kitchen with a little bit of an idea, but yeah. And I know last week we said no expectations, but no expectations here. No expectations. Leaving all of those at the door. But I am going into this with a bit of an idea, and we'll just see what it comes out. But I'm thinking like 2 parts at least. 1 part incredibly hard, and then goes into something else. What are you thinking? How do you feel about that?
I'm right following you. I can
maybe like
start to search
maybe something like Siren-esque, like big warlike feeling. Like something like that, maybe. I don't know. For the first half, like just something right after that's just like almost shocking. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to go from tracks 5, if they get to the ending, going into track 6, you're just like, whoa. You know what I mean? I want it to start like that too. Like, I'm thinking like whatever we make on this first, in this first leg, I think it should be something that is like almost all there. Like, we'll still arrange it out, but like I want it to like almost start hitting, instead of a little build up, and then we'll bring it back and bring it into something else. That's kind of like what my head's feeling like. 2 different things, kind of opposite, maybe even jazz on the second half. Maybe even some jazzy, like, shit like that. But, like, really we keep this first half, like, stupid hard.
Okay.
That's kind of what my head was thinking. but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just like completely off rip right now.
It inspires me to take the guitar and try some siren sound using that.
Yeah, I was liking those low notes you were playing.
Yep.
Oh, let's go. Wow, that was really quick. Hopefully you played the right bass notes. I think you did.
Yo. Yeah. I was working on it, yeah, before you asked.
Alright.
I have another set of piano notes going with it.
Alright, let's get it. I'm just jamming right now. I'm liking this though so far. All right. All right. I ain't gonna lie. I like that. I like where that's at. We could go far with this. Um, I think it's maybe time to pivot now to the second half, or we don't even worry about that, and we do that in Pro Tools, and we just take it. What are you thinking, Mike?
I'm about to send like my last piece for this loop, and yeah,
Oh,
we
what's
can
this bass guitar disto? Should I fuck with that?
wait for what's coming. Yeah, and the bass has something, and I
Should I add that in though? Should I add it in now? I think it actually might be smart too if we take this right now, go into Pro Tools, arrange it out to be like a minute long of an intro to the next track. Not episode 7, but this episode. So this is the intro to the song. Wow, first crash of the night, huh?
yeah.
Luckily, I have autosave on. We don't go without saving, boys. Ladies. I don't know if there's any ladies. It's probably not. But I'm really liking where we're going with this. I have a really good feeling about it. We'll see what happens. Much better than last week, and we're only an hour and a half into the show. I mean, like, this is what it's supposed to be like. You know, when I envisioned the show, I was like, oh, yeah, 2 hours, and we make the whole beat. Realistically, that is the game, you know what I mean? This kitchen smells a little bit like a locker room. Yep. But you know what? We're going to try and change that for season 2. You know, we're going to try and get the ladies in here.
Don't forget to put the stream back.
Oh, wow. I wasn't streaming? Damn, dude. Oopsie bone fluke. You guys got to fucking hit me with that one. You guys got to let me know. That's a big bug up.
But yeah, though I have to say that through the microphone, like it is pretty flattering. It sounds dope.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it. I think we could do some cool things. What is this?
It's a lesson.
For the main job?
Yeah. Not too loud, but it's just a background sound that can add some craziness. Feeling like Oriental vibes, in a sense.
like it. I like it. I actually feel like we should take it, like, honestly, like, if it was up to me completely, I would cut out all of this, and I wouldn't even go to this part. It would be like, I'll tell you where it would switch.
Yeah, I feel you. That's a little long, especially if we wanted to go into something else after.
It would switch like right there to me. And we just oh damn it! And we just leave ourselves a massive gap here. I don't know if that's actually a good idea though.
And that's a risky idea. Depends on what we do after.
Let's give it a go. Just do it. See what happens. So we're gonna take it back. 1.
I found this one that matched.
Should we do this major? This key? That'd be E flat major. It doesn't have to be like an E flat major chord. I'm just saying, like, maybe that's the key. But play whatever you were thinking of.
I was thinking of this one, like, if you hear.
Yeah.
Because it goes like. That was my suggestion, but I like what you played before, like when you were jamming.
Yeah, we can fuck around with that, but is that in the same key?
It was matching. I don't know if it's the same key per se.
I'm trying to go out of the key if possible.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think we have a decision to make. We double down on what we have. Instead of being like, it's an intro. I say we make an intro out of this. And we don't even think that this thing is the intro. Because I think this thing could be the thing. It doesn't need to be the intro of the thing into something else. It could be the thing, and then we dial this thing back to make it the intro. That's what I'm thinking at this point in time. Because now, Dan, did I know I was going off the rails in this middle part, playing that frilly guitar stuff? Absolutely. But I needed that. I needed to let that go and let it out. And so it's out now. And now I'm thinking, thinking we wise up and we go back to what we were thinking originally. Which is make this exactly what it needs to be, but let's not go too crazy bon flazy.
Yeah, I really like where it's at. Where, what do you have in mind next?
I don't know exactly. I'm feeling a little of this. I'm feeling a little of that. I think I like where it's at. I think I might want to add some stuff on top though. You know, some shit on top. I don't know what though. Mm-hmm. Some melody stuff, maybe some little stuff, maybe some light production moves. Not 100% sure though.
Yeah, I was thinking of top lines as well. Like, it inspires me some 80s funk French music like we have in the old movies here. And like something pretty epic.
Yeah. Should I just play it for a little bit and see what comes to mind? computer's not doing so great at the moment. It's really seems to be struggling here. I'm sending it right now. Do some wild shit. I don't know. I'm not even saying it's done, but it's pretty much done to me. I think I could add a little bit more, but like I don't know. I mean, I think it smacks. I just don't know what exactly to do from here. I think it kind of leaves a lot of room. I could definitely add more shit, but you know what I mean? Sometimes it's just better to not. So I'm thinking about not. But yeah, take it away. Mighty 33 is currently finalizing the track. We made the track pretty quickly today. I'm not gonna lie. We dove in and we were just feeling it. We were vibing. You know, we started moving quick, and then we had an idea, and that idea kind of landed us nowhere. So we pivoted and we doubled down on what we had. And here we are with a very beefy track, and there it is. There's the sign of the times. Mighty 33 is bouncing the track. We finalized it, got a nice little arrangement and everything, sent it over. He's mastered it and added a few parts, as I've been hearing, and I'm pretty excited to hear the finalized version here. Now, this is a beefy track already. I'm excited about that, and that's what I think everybody in the chat should get excited about is what are we going with for the name of this track? I need ideas, but I'll tell you what, I want something beefy. I want something meaty. So if you guys got any ideas, start tossing them. Start tossing them. Schnitzel? I'm going to say no off rip, but interesting start. We definitely want something a little bit nice. Smorgasbord. Breaded meat, German. Okay. All right, fair enough. Steak or beef or maybe tacos. Or maybe even, I don't know, bacon. I don't know. Yeah, we already bounced the track. We're already ready to ride. I've just received it in the DMs. And we're on to naming the track. So the question is, what are we going to name it? Like I said, my bias this week is I wanted something beefy. I feel like sonically we got something beefy. And Mighty, do you hear what I'm saying? How it goes in from track 5 to track 6?
Yeah.
Shit's stupid, dude. Lots of good ideas here. We got Wagyu, T-bone. Not a clue what beefana is. Corned beef. Take the corned out. I'm happy with it. Brisket, ham, pork steak, and bread. Interessante. Mighty, what do you think out of all of these names so far? What's your favorite?
Like, this sound to me, I project the idea of a romantic dinner, that's really kind of intense, like with love. And so
no, I kind of feel that though. Like as an overall, I think it's like a romantic dinner, like the whole meal, not just each episode.
Yeah.
We're having a romantic dinner. What's everybody's absolute favorite? I mean, personally, I obviously, like I said, I have the bias to the simple names right now, just for season 1. I think season 2 we could get a little crazier with the names. If you wanted to be like chicken tacos or, throwing in all these other wild ass names, I'm with that. This first season, I'm trying to keep the names at least like semi basic. So steak is great. I like steak too. I think it's gonna look sick too. I've actually had steak in my head since honestly last week. But I don't know.
Visually, what would you suggest in the plate with the steak? Just the steak, or some salad or some side?
No, we don't want no sides. We want just the steak. We don't want any. We want no extra shit. I like that call. Now it's all about. Oh God. Oh wow. We already got some options here.
And there's a third one coming.
Like this is steak and potatoes. Like that, there's no doubt. That's steak and potatoes right there. That right there is a literal just piece of beef. I don't hate this one on the bottom left on the second batch. See, some of them aren't bad from like an overall general point of view, but then like the artwork I don't love. And then some of them I like the artwork, but I don't like the general. I'm not gonna lie to you, I like that one a lot. The one I just sent in, that shit resonates with me, dude. She's resonating with me, but I think that there's other ones that could be good. We are adding the metadata as I type. What is this? This is season 1, episode 6. All right, wait, hold on. What's the final artwork? Did you actually send it in? I'm going to need to download that.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody's been screenshotting it, and I even have been screenshotting it myself. So I think we're going to need to finalize the render. Wow. Guys, let me tell you, it looks really good. All right, I'm going to go for it. How's gas right now? 16? Let's see. I think I set everything up right. We're uploading it up. We did it. But I'll say a couple words and we'll just play us out. Maybe because I'm feeling like
that was a nice session.
Yeah, it was much smoother than last session, and yet, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. And I who knows? I think that's kind of like what's interesting about it is like, after a couple of days, I listened to Side Salad again. I was like, it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard. And this one, I was vibing with it the whole time. But maybe in 2 days, I listen back and I say, it's not what I think it was. And that's kind of the game of the kitchen. But I think it's just all about, at the end of the day, whenever I'm creating and whenever we're here chefing up in the kitchen live, it's just all about going with the flow. And what better training ground than a live stream where you're forced to finish whatever you create. And if nothing else, it's a great exercise for the audience who exercises their own creative endeavors, and watch us fail, watch us succeed, watch us do all these things as we try different recipes, trying to find that dish. So it's exciting. It's fun to do. It's kind of like a performance, as we said at the beginning. But it's just fun to be able to just make something, put it down, and then serve it. And I just love the kitchen vibe, the chefs cooking up. It's a good energy.
I feel you were pretty inspired. Like, I was at some point comparing this really to like a real kitchen where you could cook food actually, and being too in the kitchen sometimes. I felt like that's what happened today. Sometimes, at some point, you create together, and then one of the chefs has a vision about the final dish, and so that's kind of what happened, when we went to ProTools, where I really felt you kind of comfortable, like you had an idea in mind that I was not necessarily exactly foreseeing. And did my best to help, but at some point you were really focused, and you had your inspiration, your vision about it, and you made it sound great, and that's cool. That's something I enjoy as well in the kitchen, or something I do myself sometimes when I'm in the kitchen, where I'm cooking with someone. And it really depends on the vibe, and it was really cool today. I love the result, and it looks great. So can't wait for last week to close the season. Looking so great so far, and sounding great as well. So I think it will all be really coherent in the end, and that was also one of the most difficult parts when improvising all along. It has a storyline, it has something that truly, makes sense in the end, in every aspect. So, I'd like to thank everyone as well for vibing around, and I, really enjoy those moments.
Hell yeah, man. I feel the same way. It's a good vibe, and I appreciate that perspective of it's just it's like a story in the creation, and we do have these recorded, right?
Yeah,
just that's great.
Just the one with Will, I don't, but
I know that one's a shame. I have the very beginning of it, but that's about it. My shit just got fucked up after too much time. But for some of these to make the river, let's go easy. Yeah. That's what we need. That's what we're ideating on season 2 for some interactive things, and really just to reward people who were here for season 1 as well. But really what we're thinking of is how do we inspire the dishes to be to have a life, and people want to be able to remix them and do shit like that and have real rights to the samples. So that's really what we've been thinking about, and we're talking with a couple people. So we're thinking of some ideas, but realistically, right now it's all manual, so it's still the same. Realistically, you have if you hold the NFT, you have the rights. Just that simple. So, like, but with that, we want to be able to like kind of incentivize people to be able to take that seriously. It's like, yeah, go make something with it. Like, you know, turn it into something more valuable. As long as you make the derivative make sense off of what it is, I'm with it, you know? I guess if you just went and made your own song called whatever it was, that's cool too. Just like put us in the description or something. I think I have that written. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But the point is like, it's about like, if we would even be able to do that within the same collection, that would be so sick. You know, we're able to like make like generation 2 versions that are the derivatives that we mint underneath the same contract. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I appreciate everybody once again coming through, vibing out with us, and sticking with us till to the end. It's always a good time. And thank you, Mighty, for being here, fucking helping us making this show what it is, finalizing these tunes. I'm excited to keep it going.
Bye everyone. Have a good night. Bye Mai.
And yeah, this week we did some steak. I'm happy about the steak. I'm excited to listen to it through my speakers. And thank you guys for coming through. And thank you, Mighty. And yeah, will be the finale next week. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. We gotta come crazy, real crazy.
All right. So let me serve you the dish and enjoy your meal. Bye bye everyone.